Welcome to our video. Have you ever asked yourself, what if the key to happiness was right in front of me? It's a powerful question that might change your life. Today, we're talking about making peace with where you are right now. This idea could open doors to happiness and even create miracles in your life. Let's start by looking at a common problem many of us face. We often feel like we're never doing enough or that we're not good enough. There's always something more to want, to achieve, or to become. We chase after the next big thing, thinking it will finally make us happy. But does it really? This constant chase for more can leave us feeling empty and unsatisfied. We might have moments of happiness when we reach a goal, but soon we're looking for the next thing to make us feel good. It's like being on a treadmill. We're always running but never really getting anywhere. This behavior isn't our fault. Our society often tells us that we need to keep improving, keep buying, keep achieving. Social media shows us highlight reels of other people's lives, making us feel like we're falling behind. But here's the truth. This cycle of always wanting more isn't the path to true happiness. So what's the alternative? It's about finding contentment and peace with where you are right now. This doesn't mean giving up on your dreams or settling for less than you deserve. Instead, it's about appreciating what you have while still working towards your goals. Contentment is a powerful state of mind. It's about being okay with your current situation while still having aspirations for the future. When you're content, you can enjoy the present moment instead of always wishing for something different. This mindset can bring a sense of calm and happiness that no external achievement can match. But how do we get there? How do we find peace with where we are? It starts with understanding the trap of comparison. When we constantly compare ourselves to others, we rob ourselves of joy. Remember, what we see of others' lives is often just the surface. We don't see their struggles, doubts, or fears. Breaking free from comparison isn't easy, but it's worth it. Start by being aware of when you're comparing yourself to others. When you catch yourself doing it, gently remind yourself that everyone's journey is different. Your path is unique to you, and that's okay. Next, let's talk about gratitude. Gratitude is like a superpower for happiness. When we focus on what we're thankful for, our whole perspective can shift. Even in difficult times, there's usually something to be grateful for, no matter how small. You don't need to start big with gratitude. Begin by noticing one good thing each day. Maybe it's a delicious meal, a kind word from a friend, or a beautiful sunset. As you practice gratitude, you'll likely find more and more things to appreciate. Now, let's address how to reframe your current situation. Sometimes, life hands us challenges that seem unfair or too difficult. But often, these obstacles can be opportunities for growth. It's not always easy to see at first, but many successful people can look back and see how their hardships led to important lessons or new directions in life. Reframing doesn't mean ignoring problems or pretending everything is perfect. It's about looking for the potential good in a situation, even when it's hard. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Or, how might this help me grow? This mindset can turn setbacks into stepping stones. An important part of finding peace is learning to let go. Many of us spend a lot of energy trying to control things that are out of our hands. We worry about the future, stress about other people's actions, or wish we could change the past. But the truth is, there's a lot in life we can't control. Letting go means focusing on what you can influence and accepting what you can't. It's about putting your energy where it can make a difference. This doesn't mean becoming passive. Instead, it's about being wise about where you put your effort. When you let go of trying to control everything, you might find a sense of freedom. You can focus on your own actions and choices, which is where your real power lies. This can lead to less stress and more peace in your daily life. Now, let's explore how to cultivate inner peace. Inner peace is a state of calm and contentment that comes from within, not from external circumstances. It's something you can develop and strengthen over time. One way to build inner peace is through mindfulness and meditation. These practices help you stay present in the moment instead of worrying about the past or future. You don't need to meditate for hours. Even a few minutes of quiet reflection each day can make a big difference. Creating a peaceful environment can also help. This might mean decluttering your space, spending time in nature, or surrounding yourself with things that make you feel calm and happy. Pay attention to how different environments affect your mood and try to create spaces that support your peace of mind. Another important aspect of inner peace is positive self-talk. The way we speak to ourselves in our minds has a big impact on how we feel. Try to notice your inner dialogue. Are you kind to yourself? Do you encourage yourself like you would a good friend? If not, start practicing more positive self-talk. It might feel strange at first, but over time it can change how you feel about yourself and your life. Aligning with your values is another key to finding peace. When we live in a way that matches our core beliefs and what's truly important to us, we feel more authentic and satisfied. Take some time to think about what really matters to you. Is it family, creativity, helping others? Once you're clear on your values, you can make decisions that align with them. This alignment can help you find purpose in your current circumstances, even if they're not ideal. When you're acting in line with your values, you can find meaning in everyday actions. This can make even routine tasks feel more fulfilling. Now let's talk about taking inspired action. There's a big difference between forced action and inspired action. Forced action comes from a place of should or have to. It often feels draining and can lead to burnout. Inspired action, on the other hand, comes from a place of genuine motivation and excitement. To take inspired action, start by tuning into your intuition. What feels right to you? What ideas energize you? These can be clues to your inspired path. Remember, big changes often start with small steps. You don't need to have it all figured out. Just take one small action that feels good and see where it leads. Connecting with others is also crucial for finding peace and happiness. Humans are social creatures, and we thrive when we have supportive relationships. Building a community of like-minded people can provide encouragement, inspiration, and a sense of belonging. You don't need a huge social circle. Even a few close relationships can make a big difference. Look for ways to deepen your existing relationships or to meet new people who share your interests. Sharing your own journey of finding peace can also be powerful. You never know how your story might inspire others. As you work on making peace with where you are, it's important to celebrate your progress. Often, we're so focused on where we want to go that we forget to acknowledge how far we've come. Take time to reflect on your growth and achievements, no matter how small they might seem. Practicing self-compassion is a big part of this. Be kind to yourself, especially when things are tough. Treat yourself with the same kindness you'd offer a good friend. Remember, everyone makes mistakes and faces setbacks. It's all part of the journey. As you make progress, you might want to set new goals. That's great. Just make sure these goals come from a place of self-love and growth, not from feeling like you're not enough as you are. Finding peace with where you are is a powerful step towards happiness and personal growth. It's not about settling or giving up on your dreams. Instead, it's about appreciating the present moment while still moving forward. Remember, contentment doesn't mean you stop growing or pursuing goals. It means you can enjoy the journey instead of always focusing on the destination. You can be at peace with where you are now and still work towards where you want to be. Making peace with your current situation can open doors to unexpected opportunities and even miracles. When you're not constantly stressed about what's missing or what's next, you're more open to seeing the good things already in your life. You might notice opportunities you would have missed before. This journey of finding peace is ongoing. It's not about reaching a perfect state and staying there. Life will always have ups and downs. The goal is to develop the ability to find your center, your peace, even when things are challenging. Start small. Practice gratitude daily. Be kind to yourself. Focus on what you can control. Align your actions with your values. Connect with others. Celebrate your progress. These small steps can lead to big changes over time. Remember, peace begins with you, right where you are. You have the power to change your perspective and find contentment in your current circumstances. This doesn't mean ignoring problems or giving up on growth. It means finding a balance between accepting the present and working towards the future. As you go forward from this video, think about one small step you can take today towards making peace with where you are. Maybe it's practicing gratitude, or reframing a challenge, or taking a moment for mindfulness. Whatever it is, know that this step is valuable and important. Your journey to peace and contentment is unique to you. There's no one-size-fits-all approach. Be patient with yourself as you explore what works for you. Some days will be easier than others, and that's okay. The important thing is to keep moving forward, one step at a time. Remember, you are worthy of peace and happiness right now, exactly as you are. You don't need to change anything about yourself or your circumstances to deserve contentment. Making peace with where you are is about recognizing your inherent worth and the value of your present experience. As you practice finding peace with where you are, you might notice positive changes in different areas of your life. Your relationships might improve as you become more present and less stressed. You might find more enjoyment in your work as you focus on the meaning behind what you do. Your overall sense of well-being might increase as you let go of constant striving and appreciate what you have. This doesn't mean you'll never feel stressed or unhappy. Life will still have its challenges, but when you've cultivated a sense of peace with where you are, you'll be better equipped to handle these challenges. You'll have a stable foundation to return to when things get tough. Making peace with where you are also allows you to be more authentic. When you're not constantly trying to be somewhere else or someone else, you can show up as your true self. This authenticity can lead to deeper connections with others and a stronger sense of purpose. It's also worth noting that when you find peace with your current situation, you're in a better position to help others. Your calm and contentment can have a ripple effect, positively influencing those around you. Without even trying, you might inspire others to find their own peace. As we wrap up this video, take a moment to check in with yourself. How do you feel about the idea of making peace with where you are? Does it excite you? Does it scare you? Does it feel impossible? Whatever you're feeling is okay. This is your journey, and it's okay to take it at your own pace. Remember, making peace with where you are doesn't mean giving up on growth or settling for less than you deserve. It's about finding a balance between contentment and aspiration. It's about appreciating what you have while still working towards what you want. You have everything you need to start this journey right now. You don't need any special tools or skills. All you need is the willingness to try, to be patient with yourself, and to keep moving forward even when it's challenging. So, as you go about your day, carry this question with you. How can I make peace with where I am right now? Let it guide your thoughts and actions. See how it changes your perspective and your experience of life. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of finding peace and unlocking miracles in your life. Remember, the key to happiness might be closer than you think. It might be right here, in this moment, as you make peace with where you are.